Hey Scott and everyone else, welcome to 4 Running Shoes. Today I wanted to talk about injury-free running and trying to run in a way to prevent injury. It's a really important thing for runners to think about because ultimately if you're out of running routines for weeks and weeks while you're waiting for an injury to recover, can really put you back in your training. So it's something that all runners should really think about and work towards preventing. So I wanted to tell you a little bit about how I've been trying to prevent injuries. So the main thing, and Scott's already mentioned this in one of his videos, is to not do too much too quickly, to have patience in running. So that means increasing mileage slowly week after week. You don't have to even increase weekly. Like when I first started, and Scott doing this currently, is increasing by about 10% per week. That's a good rule of thumb, but nowadays I even will extend that more. This week I ran 55 kilometers and I'll probably run that again next week, just so my body has time to get used to it, and I'll keep monitoring my recovery and my effort, I guess, throughout the week to make sure I'm not pushing myself too hard. So that's a really good way to keep your injury risk low. But some other things that I've been trying to work in is obviously maintaining good warm-up and cool-down. Can be so easy to just get out and go for a run quickly and come back and get back to your day. Have some breakfast or whatever and skip the cool down phase. But something I've been really trying to focus on that lately. I haven't been so good at it in the past, but something I want to try and work towards doing well. So for me, that looks like active warm-ups. So something like leg swings, like this, stretches like your whole hip and core, and you just get a really good stretch. So I do that with both legs, and then maybe just some squats. And I'll probably do some like hamstring stretches, those sort of things, just to make my body ready for the run. And then the cool downs are usually more static stretching, so those sort of things like just stretching out. I've actually found recently that this stretch has been really helpful for me. I found it in a yoga routine because I often get pain in this part of my leg, on the outside of the shin. I used to think it was shin splints, but I'm realizing this muscle that runs along the shin is actually causing me some pain. So I've been trying to stretch it out like this, and this is actually one of the best stretches I've found for it. I've thought I could do it a few different ways, but this turns out to be one of the best ways that I've found. And I even tried this week. I ran a 10-mile long run, so it's pretty long run, 16 kilometers. And I tried doing some stretch breaks towards the end of my run. So I ran the first half like normal, and then every mile or so after that, I tried doing some more like leg swings or whatever they're called to really keep my body limbered up and recover well, I guess, after the run is finished. Something else I've found that I've been really thinking about in the past few weeks has been improving my running form. So it's really easy to overstride in running, and that's when you like really reach in your steps. And I think I have done that a lot in the past, but I'm improving slowly, but I think there's always room to work on your form. So something that I've been really looking at lately, and something I realized when I'm running with the pram especially, my cadence can drop down quite a lot. So cadence is how many steps per minute you take as you run. And usually, I think it's pretty natural to run with low cadence and taking really long steps, but good running form, you should actually take lots of little steps, and still the more you lean forward, the faster you're gonna run, basically. So I try and take 170 steps per minute these days, and if I'm ever running with less than that, I actually find that I get really sore shins. So that's something else I'm trying to work on, and constantly trying to improve that. But I'll make another video in the future explaining a bit more about running form and also working on my own form a bit as well. And then the last thing is, just adding some strength training in. I'll also make another video about this in the future. But just making sure you're actually building some muscles in your legs, because that actually really helps reduce injury risk. So just things like squats, even like calf raises and stuff. I'm going to try and make more of a routine around this for me in the future. But it's something I'm starting to think about and trying to implement so that my legs are really running well, I guess, when I'm on those long runs. Yeah, so I guess I'm always looking out to see if there's any pain or anything like that while I'm running, looking out for those warning signs of feeling like it's too far or I'm dreading to go for runs. But ultimately, hopefully this stuff will prevent injury, and that'll mean in the long run, I'll continue to get better and better without having those setbacks all the time of getting injured. I have had some injury in the past, but yeah, so far this year, I've been running for about 7 months now, and I haven't had any injuries, or yeah, I've just had slight pain in the legs here and there, but yeah, really manageable. So I'm really excited about that, and hopefully it'll continue. But yeah, Scott, hope your injury prevention is going well, that you're not feeling too strained. Let me know if you are. But anyway, thanks for joining me in this video. Hope it was helpful for you. And yeah, I'll continue to make sure my form's good so that I don't get injured in the future. And let me know if you're struggling with something like this as well with injury. Alright, catch you in the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.